YouTube, as you can see, this spicy combo water copium got 37th place in the KC Cup, which is insane, first of all, and second of all, shocking as fuck, and third of all, water best deck, ooh, we win, ooh. So, this is the list that I went for, and as you can see, we're not playing so many King of the Swamp, you know, because it is an ultra rare of a main box. Now, of course, we are playing Mermails, and if you don't have them, you can switch them up. You can play, if you don't have Abysstius, you can play one more Abyss Spike, you know. He is pretty nice because he searches for your King Bump. So yeah. Let's see. Yeah, this is standard water, you know, water exceed, basically with Diva and Infantry. It's, you know, combine that with Mermails and the Fishborgs and stuff, you know, you're in for a good time. And we're playing Beautiful Princess because it can summon your Abyss Spike. And of course, if you don't have at all the Abysstius, I would definitely recommend, you know, Abyss Spike is kind of needed for the deck, I would say. But besides that, if you don't have the Abysstius, dude, you can put in the Bassa Shark or something, you know, so you can play more Exceeds and stuff. But yeah, I think this is a pretty nice, cheap version of that. I don't think it's just, I think it's a pretty fun deck to reach King of Games with, but besides that, not a competitive deck, okay? I'm only playing one Fishborg Planter because I only have one, you know, so yeah. I'm playing double poly because you want to see... I only have King of the Swamp. Polymerization is a free card, so with this we have 2 poly, we have King of the Swamp, which is 3 cards with Abyss Spike and Beautiful Princess. It's 7 cards, and and with Abysstius it's 9 cards. So you have 9 cards that lead to basically summoning your Mud Dragon, which is the boss monster of this deck. With Mud Dragon, you want to make an Exceed, and then you want to, you know, control the board with him. He makes your board untargetable, and then with Dweller you can pop stuff if you have infantry beneath as a material. Fucking and then you have Hope Woven Spider, Dragon, Shark, Dragon, Monkey, okay, who can change attack, so you can basically have your... So Mud Dragon is basically not so easy to run over, and yeah. I decided to cut down the synchros. Is that a good idea? Probably not. Synchro better, but this would probably be cheaper, you know, if you already have Water Exceed and you want to try out this version. You know, this would be something like this would be the version to go for. So the goal of the deck is to summon the dude. Like I said, you want to use 2 monsters with poly, you know. You want to use 2 monsters with poly, and then you want to have 2 monsters on the field to exceed with. And how do you do that? Well, Diva is a free monster. Also, Fishborgs are free monsters. So that's basically 7 free monsters, you know, because they can summon themselves from the graveyard, and then you have stuff on the field to... Also, Reborn can you do the same thing for you if needed. So yeah, you have another material for to exceed with, or synchro with, if you decide to play synchros. But yeah, that's gonna be it. That's the deck list. Now it is time to duel. I would also like to remind you, if you're new to the channel, to consider subscribing, because it does really help a lot to, you know, so I can make more videos like this. Not many dueling streamers are left, and hopefully I can remain. But yeah. Okay, let's see. I also decided to test out. I was playing one Bassa Shark and one infantry angler. My bad. Sneak on in. Why? Because he's also searchable by Beautiful Princess, and he also summons another. Is a +1, and he can also get you into your exceeds. So that's pretty also nice. Not the worst. You can play it if you like. But I decided to play more cards that lead to a fusion, to have a very consistent fusion turn 1. Now he karma cuts here for some reason. We don't care, I mean, I guess he had to karma cut because we will summon untargetable monster anyways, and he can't target afterwards. At this point, our board is completely untargetable because all of our monsters basically are water, which means most decks kind of fall down to it, like most used decks nowadays are stuff like Book, Canaria. Okay, Floodgate can be an issue, not gonna lie. But yeah, Book, Canaria, any kind of flips like that and stuff, mostly are targetable stuff. So yeah, that's why the deck can be pretty nice. And we can go for an exceed here and we have game because there's nothing targetable. We can have 4000 damage on the board and GG. I think it's fun to play this. At least to switch it up a bit, so you're not playing the same old water every time. That kind of gets boring real fast. At least here you have to think, how do I make that board? It's still kind of linear, not gonna lie. Water. Water is water, but it's still better, I guess. Than the standard water copium. King of the Swamp here does the search, like I said. This is the power of Fishborg Launcher, because when we discard him with Abyss Spike or Abysstius, we can summon him. And then as you can see, we have two fish, two water monsters. This is the standard turn 1 you want to be making. You want to make a Mud Dragon and an Exceed with it. Now I did decide to go for the Bahamut Shark, but probably the best thing to do is to go with the Hope Woman. Now we're playing against Deskbots, which is a random matchup, but a kinda bad matchup, not gonna lie. We activate now Mud Dragon because he can't then target his Earth monsters to boost his attacks. You can search for the Deskbot 003, summon him, summon the Pendulum Bot. I don't know what he does. Now the good thing for him is he actually reads, because lots of people just attack not reading. Oh, Mud Dragon. But yeah, we can now activate early so he can't target. We can destroy his monsters, leave him at 1000 life points, 1100 life points actually. He can get a search with Deskbot base. Okay, not search, but how would you say it? Reshuffle. What you want to do here is let him destroy that monster. Why? Because now we can summon a level 4, and with a Hope Woven, we have game. So yeah. We top deck Diva, so it wouldn't, so we don't even have to use from our graveyard and Angler. But yeah, we can pop and easy clap. So yeah, it's a fun little deck, it's you can you can play if you have Water Exceed and stuff. I probably wouldn't play it much in my free time because, like I said, I'm not the biggest water enthusiast. It can be still pretty linear, but if you like, simple decks, fun little simple decks, it can be pretty nice. Okay. Now here we don't actually have the combo. Maybe because we don't have any Fishborgs. I guess if we had a Fishborg, we could have had the combo. Maybe if we went, maybe we should have went with Diva. Yeah, I think now that we should have went with Diva because we can get easily OTK'd through this board. But yeah. Okay, he's playing a random Blue Eyes meme. So, in other words, we can just win easily. But at least we can showcase what the deck is trying to do here. Why we attacked there was for the sphere delay. Of course, you gotta test. He has a Kytroid, we can negate with Dweller now and swing for game. He can't target me with back row, so yeah, easy clap. Also, as you can see, we're playing a lot of fast duels, you know, because once you should be able to OTK, you know. You set up the board on the first turn or the second turn whenever you can, and then you should be able to just win, you know. So that's a big benefit, you know. The deck can be pretty fast. Okay, we're playing against Burning Abyss. Against Burning Abyss, just plain old water with Dwellers straight up kills them, so yeah. Here we can go for the Mud Dragon. Also, what I forgot to mention is we didn't really had the opportunity to see it, but Infantry activates when sent with the Abyss Spike to pop, or when sent with the Abystius. So that's a big thing. That's why we're playing triple infantry. That's also a big plus. We can now pop. We can swing in, and he just loses. None of his, you know, his cards in graveyard can activate because of Dweller, and the matchup is so easy for water. Yami Yogi Links. That's a classic. It is time to duel. Okay, let's see. Okay, so we're playing against Yosenjus. Yosenju can be interesting as they are familiar for playing stuff like Drowning. Chalice is not the most usual card in Yosenjus, but okay. Infantry can, as you can see, like we said, pop a face-up card. We swing in for some damage. And we have Deep Sea Diva as a follow-up, and if he bounces my stuff, we have them as a follow-up. Of course, not if he bounces Launcher. I don't know why he did that. I will not I will not comment on his plays. I will just grab myself a Poly now, and there's nothing he can do now. We're untargetable, zero things he can do. We know his cards in the hand, so yeah, easy clap. I let's not comment this duel, okay? Okay, let's see. Another Yami Yugi. Amazing. Amazing. Okay, let's see. Set one pass, okay. Well, that's gonna be game, you know. Or should be game, right? Yeah. So yeah, we can grab the King of the Swamp here to thin out the deck. Fishborg Planter. We can territory the Sharks for game. Unfortunately, I didn't have the best win streak with this deck for y'all, but I got a 5 win streak, which I guess shows you that you can hit King of Games with it. But you know, the proof should be that it got top 100 in the KC Cup already. You know, so that should be a good enough proof that it's not the worst. So yeah, we're playing against Magnets. Magnets can be interesting, but should be. I guess Berserkian can be problematic as he can run over Mud Dragon even with the boost from the dude. But what we can do, because we are untargetable, we can make an Abyss Dweller, you know? Because Lots of times you want to make a Dweller because you have Diva plus Infantry, you know. Otherwise, you want to go with the freaking dude, you know. We can pop him now. He doesn't float because Dweller negates, and he scoops because there's nothing he can do. And yeah, that's gonna be it. Hopefully that shows you well what the deck is trying to do. Hopefully you find it interesting because and fun, because it was fun for me a bit, you know. It's fun for sometimes to just relax and play decks like this, you know, fun little decks. But yeah, that's gonna be it. Hopefully you enjoyed the video and see you in the next one. Bye.